Hello and welcome to the first video of 2019. Yes, it is officially the 1st of January 2019. I need to stop doing these That's one of my first goals for 2019 is to stop making all these awkward pauses and try to have one continuous video. One continuous shot. I might be editing that. I don't know yet, but you sure know by now. Anyway, what I wanted to do in this video is to kind of look back on my 2018, which most of I have already forgot. But that's okay because I have photos to keep me up to speed. Okay, so the first thing that I accomplished in 2018 was I finished high school, or school in general. Which, you know, it's weird. I have not much to do with my spare time except look after my younger siblings who are at the age of 8 and 10. No, they're not. They're at the age of 10 and 11. Don't know how I screwed that up really bad. All I do really is look after my younger siblings when my parents are at work, which means I just yell at my camera all day while they play Xbox because that's what kids do. So yeah, I finished high school. I think that's 13 years of schooling done. Shows you how much I paid attention. And I think that's an achievement in itself because not many people can say they finish high school. Yes, a lot of people can say they finish high school, but there's also another demographic that say they didn't finish high school, and I can say I did, so I guess I can be proud of that. Number 2 on my list of accomplishments, which is a lot shorter than my list of failures this year, but we're being optimistic here. I became more useful, in my opinion. I think I became more useful at my work. I've been working at Cafe Bongiorno, O'Halloran Hill, Hilltop, go check it out, 93 Main South Road, and I have been a dishwasher ever since 2014. I've stayed at the same job for 4 years, which is an accomplishment in itself, I think, because most people float around from part-time to part-time job, and the fact that I've been at mine for 4 years kind of has paid off now. I went from being a dishwasher, straight dishwasher, to being a lot more useful in the kitchen. I now make the salads, I now can do the salads, and I can now do different types of salads. I am joking, but I can do the salads. I do a lot more things in the back now. I help the cooks when they need prep, I help the cooks when they need topping up on an ingredient, I help the cooks when they just have lost something and they need to find it. It happens everywhere, guys. Don't be ashamed to admit that you lose things. But I also moved out to the front of house where I become a waitress. No, it's waiter. Waitress is the female term. I do only have one shift out the front of house, and I do screw up occasionally. Okay, a lot of times I screw up, but I'm trying to get better. I try my best at the job, and yes, it's a lot different because it's something I have to take my time with. And I'm not very good at taking my time with anything like these videos. I try to pump them out as fast as I can, and sometimes quantity goes over quality. But quality over quantity is also really handy and something I need to work on in 2019 and really the future of my life. So that's my work life being summed up into one short paragraph. Are they called paragraphs in videos? I'm not really sure, but that's something. Third accomplishment that I did this year, or last year, because it's now 2019 as I'm filming this, 1st of January. By the time this video is up, it may be the 1st of February because I'm very bad at this sort of thing, but yeah, I'm getting better. I'm trying to get better, guys. So the third thing that I accomplished in 2019 is that I became very self-sufficient, I guess. I don't like people buying me things, I don't like people doing things for me, I don't like people helping me. Unless I'm asking for it, then yes, I will take your help. But I like to be independent and I like to do things myself, which is why I tried very hard last year to fund everything myself. Everything that I ever wanted, like my new phone, my new watch, I bought myself. Anything I needed, like for school, like my iPad, I bought myself. Actually, my father helped me with that, but I paid most of it, okay? I paid half, so self-sufficient. I paid for most of the things I needed for school by myself, except for the school bill. That still goes to my parents. But now I'm a legal adult, I'm gonna try to take that to another level and not let anyone buy anything for me, unless it's a birthday gift. I will happily accept your money on my birthday. I'm joking, I don't like birthday gifts either. Moving on. And that is something I think I can be proud of. The fact that I don't really rely on anyone else to buy me things. I do it all myself, which is a nice skill to have because some people don't have that skill. Some people have everything handed to them and they don't have to work for it. And this is tying back to me working at my job for 4 years. I went out, I looked for a job, and I managed to find a job easily, thankfully, at the time, because I know a lot of people are still job hunting. In fact, I might be looking into getting a second job, which is proving to be a lot more difficult being self-sufficient, I think that's a key element into being responsible and more grown-up like. Granted, I'm still gonna have the heart of a 12-year-old, but what are you gonna do about it? And number 4, the final accomplishment of 2018, and then we can get into my goals for 2019. I didn't die. I think that's a wonderful accomplishment, and I will touch back on that later, but right now, let's dive into my goals for 2019. So my first goal for 2019 is not something you'd expect. It's actually to make more videos, because cinematography, directing, writing, scripts, videography, it's just editing, it's all something I'm very passionate about, and I hope I can find a career in making content or entertaining people, as I've said in previous videos since it was only one. Check the card in the top right hand corner, or maybe it's left, I'm not exactly sure. I've only been doing YouTube for, well, a year, but really I've only been doing it for half a year. But that's all gonna change hopefully this year, where I'm gonna make a lot more content. And not just standing up content talking to the camera like this. I wanna make more dance videos, I wanna make short films and tell stories. I wanna make a lot more, especially now I've got all the equipment. Now that I have a lot of the equipment I need to film videos, I've got a tripod, I've got an actual dedicated camera, I have my iPad which I use to edit all these videos, I've got my iPhone which I'm using as an external microphone as I wait for my external microphone. And that is something I'm not exactly proud of. Like last year I did have school and I had a lot of responsibilities, so I didn't have time to make videos, but I've got the time now and I may have the resources, well, half of the resources now, but if you want to start making videos, or if you want to start anything, don't wait for the equipment, just start. My earliest video started out by being filmed on an iPhone SE. This is the same iPhone that I used to film, and it's still the iPhone I used to film when I'm going out, because I don't want to be carrying around my big chunky camera. I just want to carry something portable with a decent camera. It can film 4K at 30 FPS. And my new iPhone can film 4K at 60 FPS. So that's some advice I can give out to people. Don't wait for anything, just do it. Unless doing it does require waiting. But if you can get away with filming on your phone and editing on your tablet, go for it. So yeah, I'm hoping to make a lot more videos. Dance videos, short skits, I've been over this. So what's the next thing I want to improve in 2019? Well, I want to look into my career as well. While I do love making videos, as I've stated, and I do love entertaining people and crafting something that can be looked on and questioned and something everyone can enjoy, and even something that only a few people can enjoy, like maybe dark humor. So I'm hoping that maybe I can find a job in maybe dance, or maybe in teaching dance, or being a DJ, which is something else I want to touch on in this video. I want to get more DJ gigs. I want to do a lot more in the community, I guess. That sounds really, really cheesy or corny, but it's something I'm passionate about, and hopefully I can keep you guys updated through these videos, and that you can see me grow and expand as a person on this platform, which is amazing. YouTube is an amazing platform. It's got its hiccups and little problems I disagree with, but for the most part, YouTube is a great platform, and I'm glad I can share it with someone. Even if that someone is just a camera currently, which may be viewed by tens of people, because I will admit, not many people watch my videos, but who knows? If I create more content that's better, that could change. Now another thing that I'm planning on doing in 2019 is saving money, because I'm very good at spending money. Spending money is easy, it's the saving part that's harder. And now that I've got a consistent workflow and I'm getting consistent shifts at my job, and I might be looking into getting a second part-time job or at least a full-time job, money should start streaming in and I can start saving properly, which, you know, everyone likes money. So that's one of my goals for 2019, and hopefully I can achieve it. And my final goal for 2019 is not to die. Just like 2018, just like 2017, don't die. Because while life does have its ups and downs, most of it being down because it's just a constant train wreck with brief stops of relative peace. Deadpool, go check it out. Life is still the most precious thing in the world. It's more important than anything, and experiences and your friends and family, that's very important to life. And the thing is, I do get sad. I get sad just as much as anyone else gets sad. I get into slumps and I just feel like I can never get out of them. But I always get over that slump because I find something that I'm passionate about, or I find something achievable and I work my way up from there. Because here's the thing, you never see old people depressed. You never see them really sad. You see them a little annoyed at the youth, but you never see them sad. And that's because old people have lived past their teens and their mid-40s and their mid-30s and their 20s and they're at their 60s, 70s, 80s now, and they're like, you know what? I'm not dead yet. And that's pretty awesome. See, when I wake up and I try to get out of bed, I'm like, alright, we're going for a run today. No, we're not. We're gonna lay in bed on our phone for a bit, and then maybe we'll get up to have breakfast. But when a 90-year-old wakes up, they're like, holy crap, I did it again. Well, time to get out of bed. And that's just something I want to do. I want to live a healthier life. I want to get up in the morning and go for runs. I want to hit the gym a lot more often than I am now. I want to just be a healthier, better person this year and next year and every year, because that's something I hear every single year. I hear at the end of 2018 and the end of 2017, and I'm gonna hear it at the end of 2019. This year sucked. 20 whatever is gonna be my year. No, it's not, because you're gonna say the exact same thing after the year's over. You're gonna say the next year's your year. That's not how you should be thinking. You should be thinking, today is my day, and if it's not, it will be tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and hopefully this is a lot higher quality than all these jump cuts. And yes, I do have a different background. I got kind of sick of the brick wall, but we might go back to that later. Anyway, enjoy your day guys, enjoy your year, Happy New Year's. Hopefully it goes well for you, and that's it. I'm an adult now. I'm not dabbing off. Have a good 2019.
Say that it feels right.